Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is me, RageCage20. I am here, and first thing you may notice, what's this before me? This magic. I finally have myself a stand microphone, a compressor microphone. I think that's what it's called. Condenser. That's right. I didn't even see the compressor. I'm so used to wearing compressor. Condenser microphone. Is a Rode. I see some boxes and stuff over here. Don't worry about that shit. Is a Rode microphone, and I've been testing it out. This is actually the first video I'm recording with it. Just got it today. Picked it up this morning, and woo. Man, so far I'm in love with this bad boy. It's also nice not to have stuff here. I have tried to peak this bitch so many times. This pop guard does an amazing job at keeping the audio from peaking and just going crazy and popping. So far I'm in love with it. I've done over 12 to 15 tests so far today. Just working with volume levels. What happens if I flip this switch? What happens if I do this? What difference does this make? Changing volumes of the mic and the volumes of what I'm listening to in the background should be great. But if there's still any issues with it, we'll work through it as we go. But again, I've been testing it a lot, and I think I got some pretty good levels, but we'll see how it goes. And with that, I can actually wear my other headphones, which I actually like. I got this way back in the day. I don't know if any of you watched my other stuff. I think I've talked about it. I think it was like season 3 of Retail World of Warcraft, something like that. I don't know. I got the Hyper Cloud. It's either Hyper X Cloud or Hyper Cloud X. I don't know. Number 2, the second one they made. Sorry, I was building up a lot of air. I had to breathe it out. The microphone on that fucking sucked dick. It was pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is some against promotion. However, I really do like the headset. I would actually use it all the time for listening to music in general. They do have. I don't have it on here because to plug it into my microphone, I can't use USB, as you can see. But I do have it here. HyperX. Yeah. They do have this like surround sound button. It literally did not do much. It just made everything kind of sound echoey, not actually surround sound. So I don't use it for that. Just these are actually pretty decent headphones. They pick up a lot of different sounds that my other headset did not. So happy to have these ones on, and they're a lot more lightweight. I think that it feels like it's less pressure on my jaw, which is nice, and they're kind of just small. So I just like them in general. So I'm switching over to those now. Yeah. Anyways, nothing to do with what we're here. I just give it an update, all the new stuff that I'm so super excited about. So here we are back with Nightwish Imaginarium album. So far I've been super excited about everything I've been hearing. I've been impressed by everything I've been hearing, especially the last fucking song, Slow Love Slow. Are you fucking kidding me? That was good. That was a great song. So I'm hoping we're going to continue that here with I Want My Tears Back. That is what we're listening to today, and I assume you expected that as you did yourself click on the thumbnail, the video that said Nightwish, I Want My Tears Back, analysis-reaction. So I assume you expect that you're here for that. I don't know anything about these songs. That's why I watched these albums in the first place. But there's like the first thing that popped up was live at Wacken or Wacken. I don't know how you pronounce that because it's European, so I assume the W would be pronounced as a V, but I don't fucking know. Anyways, and it was like going through the list of who was playing what instrument and whatnot, and like the description, and it said something about like bells and stuff like that. It looked like fucking Tomas had like almost looked like an organ, like double road organ going on. Like I don't know if you call it double road, but it had two sets of keys, and I was just like fucking cool. So I it just sounds like we're in for a good time here. So I'm super stoked. I hope every song continues just to be as good or just awesome in general. I'm excited to be here for good music. I'm excited to have this fucking microphone. I'm excited. Let's get into this bitch, shall we? Nightwish, I want my tears back. Let's fucking go. I also noticed that they say Meadows of Heaven here in the first verse. It's a callback. Anyways. Oh. I want my tears back. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on. Doing me like this? Ooh. Oh, okay. 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 Hmm. Huh. Okay. You know what? That's pretty cool. That was a really cool song. I like that. Um, the words that just came to mind was just like European pride. It's just like it to me. It just kind of sounded like just that northern, northeast, west, northwestern kind of like around England, Norway, Ireland, Scotland, just kind of that region. Just like with what sounded like bagpipes, but I don't know. And just a bunch of like like again like bagpipe sounding sounds, flutes, just kind of like Highland music stuff that I would expect, just going full force and just sounded like a fun time. Like it just sounded like a song that you would just rock out at a pub or something where you got like a packed pub where everyone's just like drinking, singing along, having a good time. Like it just huh. That was interesting. Let's unpack this bitch. Cause that was cool. I did got right. One last thing here. Boop. Got it. Okay. Like right out the gate. Right out the gate, they just slapped me with it. Let's bring me back out here. Or should say down for you. For me, it's popping myself back up. Huh. Hmm. Right from the get go, I was just like, is that bagpipe? Like, it sounds kind of like a bagpipe, but it could. I mean, it doesn't really have the drone to it necessarily, so I don't know much about bagpipes, if I'm gonna be honest with you. But it just kind of has that bagpipe like sound. Like, sure, it could be something else. But it's kind of what it made me think of. Do they start? Yeah. Yeah, they have that like that preparatory intro there. Like it's kind of giving us some nice guitars, and then they just hit you. They smack you with the title, like epically, and then just go right into all that extra instrumentation with the weird bagpipe sounding. I don't know, I say weird, but like sound like bagpipe but not bagpipe at the same time. I don't know, sounding instrument, but just this intro, yeah. Some like heavy guitar, and then they just drop it on you. They just drop everything on you. It even drops the music on you. Just stops there while they say that. It's fucking cool. And it reminded me a lot of Last of the Wilds, or the vocal version of that song, which I can't pronounce. At least I'm not going to attempt to pronounce. That I also did a video of, which is really cool. By the way, you should go check out those songs. But it reminds me a lot like that, just kind of that beautiful. I'm trying to remember where they're from. They're not Norwegian. Only one of them was Finland. There it is. I was like, only one of them was Swedish, if I remember correctly, and I think that was Tarjab. I'm not 100% positive on that one. Don't quote me, please don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% positive. But no, Finland. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. It's just what makes me think of. Then we got when Annette came in here around 40ish. Let's go to 35. and it just felt like she was like very soft. Uh, it seemed like she was going really to a higher register. Even sounds like she dropped some falsetto in there every now and then. It was kind of really beautiful. I want to hear that again. I feel like there's some like I feel like they adjusted the um probably the volume levels a little bit too when they were putting this together, when they were not necessarily recording it, but when they were producing this. I felt like they definitely messed with audio levels for sure, but it also just sounds like she's singing it like just kind of laid back, not full voicing it, but also not whispering it, just kind of just soft. Just something just kind of like not romantic, not necessarily peaceful, kind of serene, but also just kind of a little intimate about the way she's singing it. It's interesting. Yeah, that da da kind of sounds like she's either touching some of the top of her notes or even maybe even going a little falsetto there. It's beautiful. It's very well done though. Beautiful. And of course, we have that double Annette singing there. That she's at this point, I know her very well for. I mean, that's just what I think of when I think of Annette. Is that double singing she does? It sounds so cool. I don't know why she would stop doing it. You know what I mean? It makes a lot of sense. So cool. Just like so good. Oh. I'm seeing what my hands are here, and I'm not seeing it on screen, anyways. I really like the Alice in Wonderland reference here. Mad hair, Alice knocking on the door, trap door that takes me there. Just because purely, I absolutely love Alice in Wonderland. Not so much the Disney movie, but kind of the book and the many spin-offs that have come from it would be American McGee and whatnot. Just I'm a huge fan, so that's like you're getting brownie points from me from just referencing Alice. Just throwing that one out there. Anywho, now, but I was confused on the message. I'm confused on what these lyrics are trying to say. Let's look at this a little bit. Just kind of looking at the first verse here. The treetops, the chimneys, the snowbed stories, winter gray wildflowers, those meadows of heaven, wind in the wheat. Okay, get that. Railroad across waters, the scent of grandfatherly love, which that sounds weird, but I don't know if that's supposed to mean something. I think I saw myself disappear there for a second. 20 minutes. Moon through a dragonfly's wings. So just kind of, again, it's kind of like referencing Meadows of Heaven, just kind of like remembering just kind of how peaceful and beautiful it used to be, like back in the day, your memories of just these beautiful imagery and stuff, like where's the wonder, was maybe as you kind of like you get older thing and all the cynicism comes out, and just things aren't, you're so used to things that are just not as beautiful and magical as they used to be or something. Maybe I just kind of just surface thoughts of what I'm gathering here. But I don't know where the tears are coming from and what does it mean to want your tears back. That's where it's losing me a little bit. Not saying it's a bad thing. It's just like I'm missing what this is trying to say. but it sounds fucking cool. So I don't necessarily mind. Anyways, but I'm really liking that, just that European feel, the European sounds and the instruments that they got in here. Just sounds like really fucking cool. Anyways, 230. I got there's something about the rhythm and or notes in here that like I thought was really cool, and I want to check that out again. Whoop. Gonna go around 228. Also, the I want my tears, but did I write that twice? I felt like I wanted. No, I did not. Okay. I also want to look at the notes and whatnot from when they say I want my tears back. Anyways, on 230. Let's see if we can find out whatever the fuck it was I was thinking about. Okay, I think I kind of get the general idea what I was looking for. There's a little bit to unpack there. This is definitely some beautiful stuff going on here, but I think it's the whole it's just the chorus in general here. Like it's like one of those things, like I feel like I've heard this before. And it just kind of has this interesting like magicalness to it, which I think is kind of cool. So let's hear it. Dun 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 dun. Just like, I don't know what it is about those notes that just sound so fucking so cool to me. I don't know, I feel like I've heard that somewhere before, and I don't know where. Dun. Dun. There you go. It's very cool, and then when they repeat it, you start to get you get Annette singing in here with Marco, and it's a really beautiful harmony going on here. It sounds like Annette's kind of drop. I don't know if it's. It's a hard one to explain. I don't know if I necessarily say she's singing lower notes than he is. She might be. She's at least dropping down kind of around his range compared to where she was in the verse, especially. And it seems like she's taking kind of the lower harmony, just letting him lead the lead, which I think is really cool. It's not always when you have a male and female singer singing together that usually the female has the lead. But I feel like that is definitely a common thing. So it's really cool to see them take turns, and who's leading and who's harmonizing. I think Nightwish has always been really good at that, knowing who's. Like they got two strong singers, whoever their female singer is, and Marco, both really great singers on their own, and that's why it's really cool when they have songs that's just like this is Marco's song, or they have songs where like okay, this is whoever their female singer. Like most of the time, it's the female singer who's usually in charge. But every now and then, it's like this is a Marco song. You don't even hear the female singer in this song. You know, I think that's really cool. But I think in songs where you have both of them taking turns, they're really good at giving the other one the spotlight. I think that's really cool. But there was something in here that I heard that I also heard later near the end that we'll bring up again. But I think it was a little different. But let's see if we can find it again. Dun, dun, dun. That's a nice drop there. Yeah, I heard it again. Okay. It's, at least for me right now, it's very much in the background, but I'm pretty sure you can hear Annette just holding out neutral syllables. Things like a ah or Yeah, it sounds like it's an ah. She's like holding out an ah. Like you can hear her singing this really beautiful thing, like very faintly in the background. There it is. Did you hear that? You hear that? Listen to that again. Listen to that again. It's like very faint. Like I barely heard it later in the later in there, but it's just this beautiful effects that they have going on here. But I want my tears back. Let's hear that because they're about to say it. Let's hear those notes in there. Da 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 da. I feel like I've heard that somewhere, but it sounds so fucking cool. I really like those notes. That kind of fall off now, and then it's just like fucking those instruments come in, fucking start tearing it up. Wow, I wrote about here around 3:18, which we're there. We'll just continue going. Instruments, the rhythm, guitar, claps. That's what I put. I was like, what the fuck is that word? Claps. We got a lot of, I mean, we're about to have a really cool fucking instrument breakdown here, so let's listen to this. Yeah, those claps though. Oh, that's fucking. You have that again. I'm just gonna call it bagpipe. It sounds like a bagpipe to me, but I don't know what the fuck it is. Coming in. Dude, it's fucking, it's just diddling away. It's just doing its ditty, just fucking just going to town, and then like they start clapping, having the claps in the background again, making me feel like it's like at a pub or something. It's just fucking cool, and then the guitar just takes over, and it sounds very similar, doing the same notes, very same timbre. I mean, not exactly the same because it's two different instruments, but like trying to match each other. It's like they're going back and forth, kind of having a dual kind of thing, and it's fucking so fucking cool. Just want to dance to this. There's the guitar, and I believe they join each other or something. Yep. Oh, fucking clean. We're just gonna keep going because the other thing's about to happen. Oh, can we just talk about that section for a second? Like, whew. Oh my god, that's just fucking. That's going to town right there. That is just fucking soloing like crazy. That's soloing your heart out right there. First off, I love all the fucking the heavy guitar hits and the instrument hits that they have in there. Just to separate it out. It's really good supporting instrumentation for sure. And again, it sounds like something I've heard before. Not necessarily. I mean, obviously the supporting heavy hits. Obviously, that's pretty well done. But just kind of that. I feel like I've heard that rhythm before. That the bagpipe, and then it sounds like the flute like instrument joins them as well. That's fucking. Got in. Da 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 da. Just so fucking clean. And you get the da 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 da. Oh, instruments back in. So good. What the fuck? And we're just gonna let it keep going because I got another thing here apparently at 4:15, so let's just let it keep rolling out. Oh my god. What the fuck? That's so good. That's like so unbelievably good right there. Um, I think what kind of caught my attention there is it sounded like the instruments kind of got, I guess, like kind of like darker near the end of that. Maybe that is some kind of imagery to the song, to that kind of like, like where did all the wonder go now, all the wonder's like fading away kind of thing. Maybe there's some like callback to the lyrics. I don't know, but it just seems like everything kind of gets like darker in there near the end. Yeah. So yeah, right there when that instrument comes in with the, it just like it sounds like almost like it's maybe strained a little bit, just like it's, I don't know, it sounds like it's getting a little bit more panicked or something. It's fascinating. And then whatever, it might have been the guitar did that little in there that just made it sound like it's starting to freak out a little bit or something. It's like, what is? Oh god, it's so cool. Now everything's getting more kind of faster and chaotic. Nice fucking slide on the guitar. That's beautiful. And then back into it. That's good. That's good shit right there. That's just really good shit right there. All right, just got two more things here to point out here. Around 4:40, we got that voice coming back in the background instead of net in the back. Net jumps up in this bitch. Let's go find that. Let's see if I can hear when she comes back in. Obviously, oh, there she is. So it is the same that I heard earlier at the end, but it starts differently, and she plays around with it more. She plays around with the rhythm and the notes a little bit more, and then kind of falls into exactly what we heard before. They listen for her popping in here. I barely hear it back here in my ear, just my right ear only. And then this ending, last thing I got here is this ending was pretty fucking epic. It just like cut off. It was pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, just the last word, just everything cuts. Just them. Now. Beautiful. Beautiful ending there. Oh man. I don't know what to say. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's just I just really, really like Nightwish, or if it just really is the reason why they're so popular, or why people go like absolutely apeshit, like die hard, crazy dedicated to them, is just because their writing just really is on just like next level when it comes to kind of symphonic, gothic, whatever kind of metal you want to call it. I call it symphonic, but you can call it whatever the fuck you want. I feel like the writing just takes them on another level of this genre. Like, I wouldn't say that they're unrivaled and unmatched by anyone else in the genre, but it definitely takes them to like the top. Like, if not in the top 3, then like in the top 5, like bands in this genre, no questions asked. Like top 5 easy, like I feel like it is just their writing. Their writing is just so clean. They're not afraid to throw in a bunch of different instruments. Like, it sounds like if Tomas wants a sound, he's gonna get that sound. He doesn't care who he has to hire to bring that sound, even if it's not on like a major like video or like one of the top songs in the album. If he wants it, he gets it. He gets someone in there to get that specific sound that just takes it to the next level. And I think that's it's admirable as fuck, but it's like it's so good. It just makes it so good. It's just, the writing is so fucking cool. And just every song so far has just been like, it's been beautiful. It's been beautiful for sure. Next up, we got Scare Tale, which I think is a video. I could be wrong on that one. I'm not 100% positive. But I think this one's gonna be good too. It looks like it's gonna be good. And then we got an instrumental one after that. And then we're turning loose the mermaids, which just sounds like fun. It sounds like a good time, so I'm ready for it. I'm excited. Let me know what you thought about this. Did I miss something? Is there a little something in there that I didn't mention? I would love to know about it. Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear it. And oh god, that might have been loud. I'm loving this mic, man. I love this mic so much. It makes me so happy. I will see you all next time.